Okay, hey guys, so I know it's been a while since I made a video. It's been a while since I've played video games in general. I decided to go back to this character and just kind of pick up where I left off. I did make a video actually about a month ago, less than a month ago, a few weeks ago, when I was sick. And little that I didn't even realize, but I actually didn't have sound, so I figured I'm not just going to upload raw footage, one, because there's a whole copyright thing with that, and people could get all pissy. And then, second off, I mean, it kind of just, I don't know. I don't really like making videos without any audio or anything like that. Like, it didn't just not have my voice, but it didn't have audio whatsoever, so it was really just blank footage. I like to kind of just say what's going on as I'm making the video so things make more sense. Just kind of talk about what I'm going to be doing in the near future, as far as this character goes. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, it is that time of year. I still have a cold, actually. I got sick again. I don't usually get sick. A few weeks ago, I wasn't feeling so good. I don't think I was sick, but this week, I definitely think I'm sick, so I don't know. I'm usually pretty healthy, but this time of year, I guess, this year, I'm just not doing so well. Anyway, so I completed a couple quests. I quested with some people. It was one of these, I think it was a couple of these people, I don't remember. I forget who it was, but I did level to level 32. I just got there. I got some new items. I'm not sure. No, I don't think you guys saw this, but I did get some new gear. I got this new helmet, or crown, or whatever you want to call it. I still have this malachite pendant from almost 20 levels ago, so I better get rid of this. But at this point in the game, it doesn't really matter that much. If you have a couple of items that are under-geared, I'll replace them pretty soon, I'm sure. This is pretty dated too. What I like about heirlooms is that they level with you, so I don't have to worry about that. This is okay. Don't have to worry about this, not this. This I recently got, so I'm not going to get rid of that for a little bit. This is good. Actually, maybe I didn't get this recently, because this is a gear score 12, and this is gear score 25, so I'm thinking that this might be data. I thought I got it in Stranglethorn, but I guess not. Maybe Wetlands, or I don't know, Ashen Vale or something. I got this too, which is good. I like the run speed increase. It's like plus 8%, I think it is. And I got some new gear here too. So this needs to get replaced, and so does this, especially this. But for now, I'm doing all right. Still loving my tiger here. So I'm gonna kill these Shadow Maw Panthers. They are just south of me, and I think they're like high 30s, maybe. I don't think they're quite level 40. I think they're like 37, 38, if I recall correctly. It's been a while since I played, so I don't exactly remember. I still have to get my mining back up, because I'm supposed to be mining iron. My mining's really only like tin, some copper, so I'm quite under what I should be, and I don't think at this point I'm gonna find much more copper, so I better pick it up quick, or I'm not gonna be able to mine it all. Might have to do that externally from another episode. I said I would do it a couple episodes ago, but it's tedious, man. I don't like doing it. Apologize for that, but like I said, I'm just not feeling so good right now. But anyway, I think they're up this hill. It might be that they're stealthed. That might be why I don't see them, but I figured one of them would have attacked me if that was the case, so it might just be up here. It's a normal panther. I'm sure he'd see me before I saw him, so okay, but I'm not gonna try to fight him. Not gonna try to fight him either. Probably could kill him, but it's not worth my time. No, I don't remember it. Maybe this is why I've only killed 3 of them, because they're so hard to find. Oh, here's one. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. I almost fell through the mountain again. Okay. Skinning 190. What's my skinning, like 30? Oh, 75. Alright. Still terrible. Granted, these guys are quite a few levels higher than me, but I'm still really under-leveled in terms of my professions, like I mentioned before. Where's... I really see nothing here. It let me get on my mount before. I guess I patched that, or whatever, but that's okay. That's not a panther. Okay, well, this is going to be boring as hell if I keep doing this, so I think I'm just going to go on to another quest. Maybe I'll do this on my own sometime, but this is way too, it's way too, like, not enough of them. There are very few. They're very, few in number, so trying to do this quest would probably just be a waste of my time anyway. Waste of Let's Play, that's for damn sure. So I'm just going to forget about that. Bring the pot to the, where's, oh god, that's all the way in Booty Bay. Okay. Raptor Mastery. I've killed a few of those too. The Fetish? Skull Splitter Fetish? Jungle Stalker. I'm gonna go with, wait, alright, let's try this one. Where's that? It's not coming up. I don't know why. I'm kind of a noob with the whole quest helper thing. But I'm gonna undo all of this. And I'm gonna try to just kinda, no. Oh, because that was the Panthers. Herp derp. Okay. Let's check this one. Wow, whatever. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. There are enough quests, but I've completed quite a few of them since like level 28. I think that's when they offer quests here. I've been questing here since. So I haven't really gotten too much left. I don't really have much left to do because all the other stuff is too high level for me. I'm gonna go here and look for some Panthers, I guess. Hopefully that won't take too long. Maybe kill a couple of them, just, you know, bring myself closer to completing it. Maybe not complete it, but that's alright. Okay, I had to stop that video because I was coughing horribly. But just after I ended the video, I think you could probably see where I even was. I found one of these, so that's good. I don't know if that's going to be the case for the rest of this area, but everyone counts, I suppose.
I can't do that yet.
Cool, another one. Alright. Get away from me. I'll eat an apple. Do I have Rumsy Rum? No. This might sell. People usually like to have headpieces at level 25, even if it's a piece of shit. Alright.
Not ready.
Actually, there's no point of using cleave because it's gonna hit the next opponent anyway, so. It's a lot of XP for one kill, 2 kills. Jeez, I got 1200 XP for that. This quest gives 3000, so in 2 kills I almost achieved half of what I would get for this quest. So that's pretty good. I see. So these are where I get the fetishes too. Does that word have multiple meanings? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna try to. Oh yeah, I have a bow. I was gonna have to taunt him, but I realized I had a bow, so that's good.
I'm out of range. I can't do that.
Whatever. It's a waste of 30 rage, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I like to use sweeping strikes, but sometimes I feel like it's just a waste of rage, so I try not to. No. Alright, well, so much for intimidating shout. It's not. Oh, shit, I'm low on health. I should probably run right now, but that's exactly what I'm gonna do, but it's way too late. Oh, god damn it. No, no, no. Okay, well, so much for taking 2 level 40s. I had a level 32. I had level 32, so I guess I didn't realize how big of the difference there was in like the power and stuff. If he hadn't healed, I probably could have killed the first one, hamstringed the second one, and ran off. But I thought my intimidating shout would work, which would stun his or interrupt his healing. My bad. And I thought that I would have been able to escape, but so much for that, because I guess this doesn't work on spellcasts, even though it's worked for me plenty of times in the past. I don't really know what happened. I guess he resisted it, being that I'm level 32 and he's level 40. Yeah, he's much more resistant to my attacks than I guess I am to his, so I guess I'll go back and do that quest some other time, because unless if I get a party member or something, I'm not killing them. So I'll just stay here and fight the level 38 Panthers, and maybe once I hit level 34, I'll go back up there and try that again. I mean, I probably could have killed the first one easily if the second one hadn't been there, and I don't know. Yeah, it was closer than I thought it would be. Or, it was less close than I thought it would be, but I thought I thought that I could do it, so I wasn't far from doing it. If my intimidating shout had just worked, everything would have been fine, but whatever. I think there's a quest for killing these guys too, but I just haven't gotten it yet. I think I have to kill the Panthers or the Raptors. I don't remember which. Maybe either. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming it's the Panthers, being that they're closer than the Raptors are. The Raptors are way down south over here. Or, I think these are the Raptors. Stalkers. Okay. I don't know if those are Raptors or what. I don't know. Okay. Maybe it'd be best off using a thunderclap in the beginning of the fight so that they attack more slowly. Oh no, I don't want to die again. Alright. Probably best off running, but whatever. Okay, not bad. And one more and I'm good, so I'm gonna eat this apple. I may as well use this. I mean, it doesn't do anything pretty much. I have like, what? Yeah, 1400 armor. This is nothing, but it's better than not using it, I guess. Minute difference, but a difference nonetheless.
I need to get closer.
Okay. Maybe I'll... Yeah, that's all I'll do. I think I've been to Booty Bay before, and I think I have the flight path, so I'll go up north to the rebel camp, turn in the quest, and then take the flight path to Booty Bay and turn in that quest, and that should give me about... with my heirlooms, it should give me about 5,000 XP. So it'll bring me, let's see. If each of these is 2,000, about, then it'd bring me, like, up to here about, and just under half. Maybe 1 bar, not even. I don't know, somewhere between 1.5 bars or bars, around that region. So I'm just going to skip ahead to that. Okay, so I came to Rebel Camp, and it turns out I don't have a flight path there, so I'm going to have to travel by foot. But that's okay. It's usually, like, not even 5 minutes to get there, so it's really nothing. But I figured I'd start the video up again, because I actually will get about 4,300 XP if... okay, whatever. Hopefully she won't attack me. Actually, it wouldn't have really mattered. The only thing with hunters is that they can attack me a bunch of times, and until I get intercept at like whatever level I get that at, and whatever time I choose to get berserker stance, I can't really fight a hunter, even if she's a couple levels lower than me. It's kind of tough. Sometimes it can be tough, especially with a pet. If it's annoying like a Ravager, they'll stun me a bunch of times. Concussive blow, wing clip, frozen traps, and later they get disengaged. Basically, hunters have a lot of different ways of trying to kind of maneuver their enemies and getting away from them and stuff like that. And they can usually stall or even just completely avoid getting attacked by an enemy. And by the time I do attack a hunter, even if it is, and you know, I thought she had heirlooms, so she posed more of a threat. If a hunter, you know, gets a good amount of health on you before you attack the hunter, then maybe you'll have 700 health left out of maybe 2,000 or so. And by then, you're pretty much powerless. You're not powerless. Maybe you'll deal a good amount of damage, but you're pretty much almost dead anyway. You know, a couple of good shots, maybe a raptor strike or something like that, and you're dead. So, I don't know. The thing I like to do with hunters is, this is part of the reason that I picked being a warrior, I mean a night elf, aside from the fact that I love them so much for their just awesomeness, is that they have shadow meld. So, if a hunter's attacking me, and I can't charge during combat, I'll try to attack them, and if I can't do that, then I'll shadow meld, and then that'll put me out of combat, giving me just enough time to charge them, and then I'll hamstring them, and then they can't get away because they can't run away. So that's usually my strategy with that, but sometimes even that isn't enough, because then they'll put a frozen trap in or something like that, so that's tough. But anyway, this was the quest I planned on doing next. I don't know why it isn't showing me where to go. I don't know if it's just me being stupid with Quest Helper, me not knowing what to do. I don't really know. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, but I don't know how to toggle a quest to be the one that I want it to be, whatever, like my objective. Is Quest Helper? Maybe Quest Helper isn't even active. I thought it was. Well, whatever. It should still show me where to go, though. Like, it says that it's not. Yeah. I don't know. But hunters, I mean, I guess I made too big of a deal of it. I definitely could have taken a hunter. She was a few levels lower than me, but if a hunter's my level, maybe even a level lower, level higher, somewhere around my level, and he's good, you can usually, you can usually beat a warrior, especially if that hunter happens to be fighting a warrior who isn't a night elf. So that's my interpretation of it. But you guys tell me what you think. I mean, do you think I'm wrong? It seems like, I don't know, I've played warriors a lot. This is actually the first warrior I've played since I played retail, but from what I remember, hunters were always kind of a bitch to fight against. I mean, once you got your hands on them, then it was easier, but, you know, that's that. And I think that the Queen Panther thingy is over here. Or somewhere around here. I don't exactly remember, but 4,300 XP is more than I would have gotten from the past couple quests combined. So, that's a great deal of XP. It's almost 10%, and with heirlooms it's probably 13-14% of the way to leveling, so I'd like to get that done. I don't know, I didn't really check my map when I was trying to kill the panthers or whatever, so I don't know. I'm probably going too far south. Yeah, I'm definitely going too far south. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna go back up north, and I'm gonna try, you know, I didn't really think to look to see where I was going to be. I didn't really look at the map very much, so I don't really know where to go exactly. So, I guess I'll have to kind of just make it work, but that's fine. Yeah, okay, these guys are, oh god, alright. Oh, shit. Alright. I'll go down and across. That panther is probably over this way, and that's my assumption. Hopefully I'm right and I don't waste too much of my time over here, but I don't know. I might just end up cutting this part out, because if it takes more than 2 or 3 more minutes, I'm just gonna, you know, it's kind of pointless to record me just running around looking for an enemy. So hopefully I don't fall off my mountain here. Okay, well, so much for that. Alright. Let's go in defensive stance so I take less damage. That's one thing I should really do more when I'm running away. If I'm running away, I should probably put myself in defensive stance so I at least get a little bit more resistance. Probably should demoralize and shout more, but sometimes it just doesn't occur to me to do this kind of thing. Like, if I know I'm going to be running away, I should really switch into defensive stance. It's the only logical thing to do, but that's that.
Not enough raid.
Let's go. Not spotted. Dawn Saber. Okay, so whatever. I'm just going to skip ahead. And of course, 20 seconds after I end the video, I find my enemy. Whatever. That's typical. I'll just do this general standard prep. And let's battle level 40. Shouldn't be that hard, except for the fact that I started at less than half health. Okay, that was really stupid. That was really stupid on my part, but I don't think it should present too much of a problem. With retaliation, I'm pretty much the most OP thing in the universe. So. Oh shit. Alright. That was close. Do I have any food? Where's my food? I have a linen bandage. I'll make it work. Do I have actual food though? Oh yeah, here's level 15, whatever. It's better than nothing. And it gives me some, I think like 4 stamina or 6 stamina or something like that. Yeah, 6 stamina. Alright, I'll take it. Mana doesn't mean anything to me. Not even gonna bother selling them. These don't even work, so no one will buy these either. I might need them for a quest, so just in case. I'll hold on to that, but that's that. I'm good to go from here. I have most of my health back. So I'm gonna go up here to the camp. Actually, it'd probably make more sense if I go south before I go. That way I can take the flight path. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna go back down here, Booty Bay, get the flight path, and then take it back up north, because there's no point of me going north and then having to go all the way down south. I'd waste my time, so I guess I'll just, I mean, it's kind of a long trip. Well, for those of you who haven't played, I guess I'll just kind of show you the trip, show you what's here. I want to show you here more than anything, because this is actually a pretty interesting area. And also, I have a couple of stories for, not so much stories, but just comparing it to retail, how different it is. It's odd. It seems like, I don't know if it's every realm or so, it seems like on every realm that I even played back in retail, I would play on a few realms. I played on Durotan, I played on, I don't remember the other ones, really. My brother played on the other ones mostly. But there were a bunch of other realms in retail, I'm sure you imagine. And I played on a couple of them, and I leveled to the point where I was in Stranglethorn, and the areas where people would kind of hang out was generally the same. On this server, it's a little different. This server, instead of hanging out in Goldshire or dueling there, people do that a little bit, not so much. People usually like to go to the very front of Stormwind. So, back in retail, people did that a little bit, but they would generally just, you know, that was when they were feeling lazy. Usually they'd just go right to Goldshire, because that was kind of just the place where people would meet up. They'd do Hollow's End quests, and they would go on top of the inn and stuff like that. And they'd, you know, because there was a glitch where you could walk on top of the Goldshire Inn and stuff like that. And there were a couple of other glitches. There was one where you can go on top of the blacksmith, another one, Goldshire Inn. It was just a fun area, really. Especially when, like, Brewfist came around or something like that. But, oh, well, yeah, well, that was nice of them. They're not douchebags. So we're pretty close to the arena. Basically, once I get here, you just turn right, and you're right by the arena, I think. Yeah. Another thing about the arena. Here, people don't really have the biggest desire for the arena. People don't really fight here very much like they did back in the day. Even when Wrath came around and people weren't really leveling in Azeroth at all anymore, because there was Outland and there was Northrend. You know, no level 80s would obviously not be questing in Azeroth. Wow, okay, my brain's dead today. But they weren't questing in Azeroth, but they'd still come here just for the hell of it, kind of just to duel other players and stuff like that. It was a fun area. A lot of people came here. It's a little depressing when I come here and I see that there's nobody here except for other guys my level, and that's only on very rare occasions. And when the trinket comes around, level 80s will come here to pick up the trinket, or guard the trinket for their twinks. But that's pretty much it. I bet if I come in here, there's going to be no one. I can almost guarantee it. I don't remember what time the trinkets spawn, so there might be someone here, but it's usually empty. It's a little depressing actually, because it's just, this server is so different from what I'm used to. Even though it is quote unquote a retail server, they do a good job as much as they can, but they can't control what people like to do, you know. Molten can't control that. I don't blame them for that, but retail was a lot of fun. There was a lot of stuff that you could do in retail, and not even so much that, but there were fewer bugs, that's one thing. But there were a lot of people who were very friendly on that server too. And this server, there aren't so many friendly people. Most people are kind of just questing, getting to level 80, and then gearing, because that's really what this server is at this point. People just like to gear. They don't care so much about the questing experience like they used to, because this, let's face it, this server's been out for a few years, I think, at least 4 or 5, and people have just been kind of leveling to get to 80 so that they could raid and get good gear and do PvP. People don't really care about the questing experience. See, I like playing classic WoW, and I like playing old versions of WoW, not because of the PvP. I mean, the PvP is fun, but I use my PvP server for that mostly. I like questing here, but I'm kind of a different, I'm a rare breed on this server compared to other players. Most people don't really care about that. That's something that I just kind of love doing. That arena used to be packed with a lot of people. Even during the day, like if I was sick or something, I'd still usually see a couple people at least passing by it or something. And I would have friends who would tell me to come down to the arena and duel them or fight them or whatever. But, or 3-on-3s even. Like, they would say, oh, okay, us 3 versus you 3. And it was fun, but it's not like it used to be. I remember I'd fight these Blood Cell Buccaneers with a friend, and, for a while I tried to get the Hyacinth Macaw. I think that's what it was called. He's basically like a 1 in 10,000 drop rate or something like that. You have to kill over 10,000 of them. Like, the chances of you getting it are that minute. You'll probably kill 7,000 of them and you might not get it. So, it's crazy. I did probably kill a couple thousand of them, but I don't ever think I got the macaw. Actually, I know I never did, because I would have remembered that. Oddly enough, it was only a white. It was considered, quote-unquote, a common item, which is odd because it was the most uncommon item in the game. Even more than so than the Dark Whelpling and stuff like that. It was the most uncommon item that you could get, I think. And now it's considered purple. You know, it's considered epic because now people know of its rarity and stuff. But it used to just kind of be tossed around. Like, sometimes people would sell it for small amounts of gold because they didn't know its value. Man. People just don't care about what they used to care about in servers like this. I mean, I can't expect it to stay the same. You know, the game's going to change, the community's going to change, going to be, you know, skewed towards different age groups. I still think it's fun, but it's not like it used to be, I don't think. So let's see here, the crock pots. So, what's wrong with that? Oh yeah, they're going to make me probably fetch something to make it work. Bloodstone ore, mountain cave. Of course. Alright, what else is here? Tumbled crystal. I'll just take all of them. Just take what, you know, do what I want to do. Haunted Isle. Whatever. I still have to get the whatever it's called. The Flight Master here. So, can't forget to do that. I think I'll just do it now to avoid forgetting. Oh, there's that hunter again. Is she any good? Yeah, she has some good gear. Oh well. I could take her. I would hope so, at least. Those are not... Okay, so much for that. I thought they were stable platforms that I could actually go across like normally, but I guess not. Not like the ships. Ships you can run across the ropes, I guess that doesn't work. Whatever. I'd like to just get the flight path so I can go back easily. Locate the haunted... Okay, so this is going to give me 4,000 easy XP, so that's great. And then turn in the quest here. So that's like another 10,000. So I think I'm going to do that. So like I said, okay, so the quests that I've done so far have got me almost to half. I started out, I think, over here somewhere. So that's a good amount for just, what, 30 minutes? Something like that. Rebel camp. So I guess I'll go down there. I'll turn in the quest. I'll go to the island, do that crap. Probably kill a few guys along the way. And hopefully that'll bring me to, like, I want to say, like, the second bar in from half. So this is half right here, I think. I'd like to go over here to, like, 60%. So, Actually, this would be 55 because this is 50. So yeah, like 60, I guess, something like that. Okay, so I took the flights, I turned in a quest, gave me about 1,000 experience, and now I'm going down south to turn in this quest, I think. Let's see. The Nessingwary one or whatever it's called. I don't know. Panther Mastery. Yeah. I know it's the Nessingwary in the description. 4350. Okay. That's good. Give me another 2 bars. Fine by me. So that should bring me a little less than 2 bars, actually. So bring me here, here, and then back. Maybe like here. And then of course, the 25%, so that should bring me ahead of that.
Go with honor,
Yeah,
friend.
it's more like it.
Aye.
I'm not even going to bother with this, because you don't even really get anything good. What do you get? Jungle Boots, that'll be replaced in 3-4 levels. Superior Healing Potions, that goes by really quickly. And Thick Armor Crits, what do I care about? 32 armor? Alright. 32 armor is nothing. I mean, I'll take it, but it's not something that I'm going to work for and actually do. It'd take me freaking forever. And Green Hells, I don't know if I mentioned this in one of my other videos, but it's such a headache. I hate it. Remember I did it one time, and I was so disappointed, because I realized the Boots of Evasion you get at level 42, and if you have a lot of money, you can just buy those, and they're like 100 times better than the boots that you get there. They're epic, so. I guess that's what I realized, is, I mean, it's not, you don't really get anything that good from it. I mean, you get a good achievement, that's one thing. I don't think it's a feat of strength, but I do think that it's an achievement. A pretty, like, esteemed one or whatever, but it's sure as hell not worth all the trouble that you go through to do it. So, not even gonna bother. I don't know which one of these guys dropped the ears, because I think it's just like the mystic people or whatever. Scavengers? So, then, does that mean that, okay, so this guy didn't even drop it. Okay, I thought that, wait a second. Okay, so it says here that I have 0 out of 15, but then it says here that I just got one. So, I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I really don't. Quest Helper's broken, or whatever, the built-in helping tool that WoW gives you. I don't know which one it is. I don't even know which one this is. I lost track because I downloaded it like a year ago and I haven't really played that much. But whatever the case may be, it's not working. I don't really care. As long as I know what I'm doing. As long as I can figure it out if I don't. Figure I'll just kill a couple more of these guys, and if they keep dropping the ears, then I'll just go with that. Does it say? Yeah, so it says I have it here, but it says that I don't have an ear here. So, I'm not going to trust this anymore. In fact, yeah, I'll just minimize it. So, yeah, these guys are way easier to kill than level 40s, that's for sure. Jeez. Retaliate is so freaking epic. I love it so much. So I guess these guys just drop them at random. I don't think there's any specific order. Because I think it just dropped from a warrior, or an X-Star, and it just dropped from a scavenger too, so. Okay, so now it decides to appear up. I'm assuming now it's going to tell me that I have 2 now? Yep, okay. I guess it decided to respond. Friggin' hate winter. It's not even winter yet, too. No. I mean, I love the cold and all that. It's better than the hot. I mean, hot summer, scorching, humidity too. The scorching, whatever. Scorching hot and then humid. But this is not fun. but... Hopefully I don't get backstabbed by some rogue on the horde. It's happened to me like 3 times here. This region really sucks because there's so many hordes, and they're all douchebags too. They're usually like level 50s, level 60s coming here and ganking guys like me. I don't get it. They don't even get honor. Like, it's just, why would they bother wasting their time on? Like, I don't get it. I mean, maybe if I'm like on my 80 and I just happen to cross a guy who's like level 20, but even then, like, I don't get much satisfaction out of it. Like, I'm not gonna be a douchebag for no reason. Like, I don't get anything from it, and it's not, you know, I have nothing to prove. Good players prove how good they are by fighting guys that are, you know, up to their standard. You don't just gank level 20s, level 30s. It's freaking stupid. It's a waste of their time, and it's a waste of my time too, so I don't really get it. I guess, whatever. If that's how they like spending their time, then they can go to hell. So much for that. This is a low drop rate, I can tell. God, this is even worse than the Panthers trying to find those. I mean, at least when you found the Panthers, you just had to kill them. These guys, I mean, come on. All of these guys have ears. You can see them. Alright, whatever. This is freaking stupid. I hate these grinding quests, but I don't know. They're efficient. They do, you know, they get stuff done. So that's why I like it. Oh, you know what? This really wasn't smart of me. I just don't, like, I kill them without even thinking about it. I don't even think about, like, the consequences or whatever. Like, I don't even think that I can't kill them. It's just, it's stupid, really. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's try to... I need to buy some food because this is freaking annoying. I don't have anything, and I'm just gonna have to wait here until my... Oh, okay, there's some. Never mind. But this is gonna run out. You know, maybe 5 or 6 or so fights. Maybe there's some food down there that I can go buy. Once I finish this video up, I'll probably just buy like 5 or 6 stacks of food. And just be good for 10 or so levels. Not even actually. Maybe like 5 to 7 levels. Something like that. I don't know. You go through food pretty quickly when you're a warrior. I'm not used to that because I always played something, you know, I usually play my paladin, which can just heal himself if he has mana. And if you don't have mana, then you can... You know, you can use spells that will retain your own mana or regain your own mana so that you can just heal yourself whenever you want. When you're a warrior, it's not that easy. And then on my PvP realm, my PvP server or whatever that I play on, it's not really mine, but I do play on it. And that I play a priest on, which is a lot of fun actually. I might do a small series, like a mini series, maybe 5 or 6 episodes, just kind of showing you guys my opinion on it and what I did and what it really is. It's a lot of fun. Okay, I just got some more food. That's good. It's a lot of fun because it's kind of fair for everyone. I mean, you can pay like $5 to get like the best gear or whatever. But even if you don't have the best gear, you can still be good if you know how to play. Like I have the second to best gear, and I usually get top heals for BG. And even in the beginning, when I had like the lowest ranking gear, like the lowest ranking epics that you start out with, I think it's called Merciless gear at level 70. It's still you could still be good. Like you could still get a lot of good heals in, and you get free enchants, you get unlimited gold. It's great. I think they start you out with 100,000, but you can take as much as you want. But gold isn't really a currency in that game. You know, you can get everything for free pretty much. So you can't exactly sell things to other players, which is kind of a bummer. There's no uniform currency. You use things called badges of justice, which were indoctrinated in Burning Crusade. But after Burning Crusade, they were never in use again. Problem with that is you can't give that to other players. So it's like emblems of triumph in this server and stuff like that, or it's like it's all soulbound, so you can't. Okay, well for some reason it just loaded my WoW Wrath of the Lich King, so I'm probably gonna start lagging like hell. I might have to stop the video, but I don't think so. My computer's usually able to handle more than one instance of WoW pretty easily. But it's fun though. I mean, I love it a lot because you can play with, obviously it's a PvP server, so you don't have to spend months, you know, getting to level 80 or whatever, not months, but weeks, and then months trying to gear your character good enough that he can even manage a fight in the battleground. Like, you're already starting with some pretty decent gear, so you can usually pick things up pretty quick. I love that. So that's fun. I believe it's called Smolder Forge. Yeah, that's the name of the server. I highly recommend it. It's, I don't want, you know, I really shouldn't be saying that because I am playing Molten right now. It's a really good PvP server for what it is. You know, it's good in the sense that if you wanted to play on a server where you wouldn't get any, sorry, I blacked out there. It's good for if you don't care about getting gold and you don't care about leveling, and you just want a PvP and a beast and a Burning Crusade realm with other players. It's a lot of fun. This server I like for different reasons. I like to level, and I like the feeling of, you know, the nostalgic feeling of playing Wrath. Personally, I think Wrath was the best in terms of just everything all around. I haven't really played Kata very much. I played a teeny bit on a private server, but just I could tell that I wouldn't like it as much because the game is centered on PvP, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not enough of a PvP player that I would want to level a character to 90, skip through all the stories and stuff like that. If I was going to be playing on retail, it's just not something I'd want to do. But, you know, if I'm already at level 70, and I don't have to worry about leveling through to do some PvP, then that's fine. That's what I like my Smolder Forge PvP server for. But this is more for leveling and just, you know, maybe, like I said, doing Let's Plays like the one I'm doing now. I might level another character and do another Let's Play on this server. We'll see how this one goes. But I'm liking it so far, I really am. I love leveling warriors, they're a lot of fun. You know, being that I've gotten 2 out of 15, I've been spending 10 minutes on it. I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Maybe I'll just, I'm close to leveling. I'll finish it up next time I'll level. I'm kind of tired. I might go take a nap or something. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.